Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. This will be a general reading, getting current energies for divine lovers and twin flames who are in separation at the moment. And this will be part 1 of part 4 for this week, which will be January 26th through February 2nd. Starting February 2nd is when I'm going to, like I said, pretty much do this weekly. Four breakdowns per week on each category, and then do sub breakdowns on those breakdowns as you'll start to understand the flow. So, already prayed over the cards, just shuffling a little bit. Gonna get straight to it. Got more videos to come. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for everybody that's been, supporting the cause, and all the clients that I've been getting and being of service for. I definitely appreciate it. It's been a blessing and an honor to do so, and I'm just glad to have you guys here with me. So, once again, this is a general reading for twin flames and divine lovers who are in separation for January 26th through February 2nd. Alright, as usual, I will do divine feminine up top, divine masculine on the bottom, overall energy, underall energy. Gonna flip the cards over, do one general overview. Then I'm gonna pick clarifiers and do a general overview of the overview. Alright, overall message. Overall energy for this message is the Ace of Pentacles. This is all about a new opportunity in the 3D that's presenting itself, or manifesting something big in 3D. Whatever it is going to involve 3D. It's going to involve what you got in your life right now. It could be a new house, new move, new addition, new child, new a marriage. This could be a marriage, new business. Something new is about to happen. But the underall energy, we have this 7 of Swords, this deception card. This is about wearing masks. This is about secrets. This is about letting cats out the bag. This is about not being aware of something. This is also about doing something and thinking you got away with it, but you didn't. This is also not paying your karmic debt. I think that's the bottom line, is not paying your karmic debt. But getting to the reading. As far as the Divine Feminine's past position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles represents just the Divine Feminine being in tune. She's coming from a space, this is energy she's leaving, but she's just leaving a space of handling her business. And that's exactly how I'm taking this card. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we get down here. Divine Feminine is handling business and coming from a state of that. She handled something. In the 3D, she handled it. She attained something. And like I say, keys to a new place, keys to a new car, securing her family, securing her education, securing something. She just secured something. And whatever that is she secured, she's moving from that energy. As far as the Divine Masculine past position, what he's moving away from is this 2 of Wands. I'll take this as a twin flame card. So he's moving away from the union right now. I ain't got no clarifications right now, but from how I'm seeing this, something that he's moving away from. He's growing, which means he's upping on to a level. We could have the 4 of Wands here. Actually, I do see the 4 of Wands. But just take this as a Divine Masculine. Is really what he's got going on right now at this present time period. He just really ain't got time for this union right now. You really ain't got time to be, buying into this, even relating to this energy, which is kind of explaining this bottom line deception card right here. He's just got a mask on. He's just protecting what he got going on by not diving into this journey, which is the twin flame. As far as the divine feminine in regards to herself, like I say, she's upgraded from that Queen of Pentacles energy to this King of Hearts energy. She's manning up. She's, like I say, still in the masculine energy. The divine feminines are still in the masculine energy. This is all about having, like I say, compassion, but yet having a stern sense on that love. Just being the most level-headed person in a crisis. Being, like you can definitely do more. You would love to show more affection towards something, but in order to maintain what's going on in the situation, you gotta handle it a certain way, and that's what this energy is. The divine feminine is like learning how to maneuver in love. She's learning how to maneuver in life. She's learning how to maneuver just as an individual. As far as the divine masculine, we have another two. There's 3 twos in this reading, but moving forward from this Two of Wands energy, trying to step away from the union for a little bit, we got the Two of Cups. This is the Lover's card, which is right under this divine feminine's King of Cups. Divine masculine feels totally loved and adored by the divine feminine, but the divine feminine is kind of, like I say, she's kind of stern, as she should be. It took her time to get here, so stay on this, divine feminine. But I just take this as he loves you a lot, and he just thinks you're being a little hard on him. He thinks you're being a little too tough. The way he sees it, divine masculine. This is his card, his energy in regards to the divine feminine. Is he love? Like, it's the Lover's card. Love is there. He loves He loves the hell out of you. It's just he thinks you're being a little too rough. He thinks you're being a little too hard. He thinks you're being a little unfair with the loving, whatever that loving may be. As far as the divine feminine and her relation to the divine masculine right now is the Six of Wands. This is all about celebration. Something to celebrate. As far as the divine masculine, the divine feminine has something to celebrate. And that's awesome. There's passion there too. Which is what you want. Which is also signs of, like I say, any wand based, anything with wands is just twin flame related to me. So like I say, divine feminine in regards to the divine masculine, she's just celebrating him. She's got something to celebrate. She's got something to look forward to. She's got a tall glass or something with that. As far as the divine masculine in regards to himself, we have the Four of Cups. Once again, stuck in that 3D energy. 3 cups on the ground, spilled milk on the ground. He just looking at it, too focused on it. 3 cups represents 3D. It's 1 cup, which make it 4 cups. The 4th cup is being offered to him. He's not acknowledging it. He can't see it. Kind of how he's treating the divine feminine right now. He probably can see it, but he's not focused on it, or he just totally can't see it because he's totally focused on 3D right now, or whatever situation he has in the 3D, or whatever those 3 cups might be. Might be. As far as divine feminine and her future card, we have the Union card, which is 1111, 4 of Wands. I just take this exactly what it is. In the divine feminine's future, we have a union, a reunion or a union, or at least another level, another lesson. We don't take losses on this journey, or another lesson in the twin flame journey. That's how I'm taking this. In the divine feminine's future, she has reunion coming up, union coming up, about to meet her twin flame, or she's about to learn her lesson on her journey. This is the future card for the divine feminine. As far as the divine masculine, we got the stutter step card, the pivot card, the juke card, as we like to say in Chicago. He's just juking right now. He all over the place. Trying to make his mind up still. Still stuck in the 3D, paying attention in the 3D with them 3 of cups, not seeing the 4th cup. And in the midst of that, he still can't make his mind up. There's 3 2s in his reading right now. Let's get to some clarification. Clarifying this Queen of Pentacles that the Divine Feminine has in her past position, we have the Queen of Cups. So not only is the Divine Feminine handle her business and moving from that point, you know, from that epicenter, she's also stepped into her powers. You know, her psychic abilities, her X-Men powers, so to speak. Whatever she brings to the world, whatever her special talents is, whatever her, he could be a she could be a he. You know how we rock. Whatever her powers is, she's really embracing it. She's really stepping into the Divine Feminine aspect. She's not only getting her 3D surface manifestation going on, she's also getting her mind and emotions together. So she's just completing herself, getting the whole package done. And growing. She's not moving on from this past energy, she's growing from that past energy. As far as the Divine Masculine in his past position with this 2 of Pentacles, this Sign of Union card, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I take this as 2 ways. This is the energy he's moving away from. When it came to this union, he took it for granted. He's starting to see that. You know, in 3D, he took it for granted. He enjoyed the passion, got everything else from it, but as far as the end result, it's kind of like a cliffhanger here. Juvenile. He was very juvenile when it came to this union in the past, in the 3D, and he's moving away from that juvenile energy. Clarifying this King of Cups energy, as far as the Divine Feminine in regards to herself, the energy she's coming from is this Queen. She balanced herself and she's stepping into the Divine Masculine side of herself. She's being very stern. She's got her foot down. She's being very, very aggressive and dominant as far as what she wants and how she wants people to take it. But in the midst of this, she still has to not make decisions and actions prematurely, or don't get too caught up in this stern energy. I'm taking this as far as the Divine Feminine in regards to yourself. Definitely step into the masculine energy. Definitely put your foot down on things, but don't go too hard. And it's crazy because the Divine Masculine is complaining that you're going too hard. It's probably what he sees that you don't see. But maybe, you know, you are being a little too stern. But just ease up a little bit. I just take this as ease up on the masculine a little bit. As far as the Divine Masculine in regards to the Divine Feminine, clarifying this Lover's card right here, we have the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords represents moving away from the situation. So now I take this as 2 ways. It's 2 of Cups, 2 ways. Definitely take it as love for the Divine Feminine, but also take this as, you know, love for another situation that he's moving away from. You know. Or I take this as he's moving from one emotion to the next in regards to the Divine Feminine. In regards to the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine is moving from one emotion to the next. Not confusion. He's just learning new triggers, new emotions, new feelings, new things he didn't really go through with other people. New feelings that kind of arise that he never had to deal with ever in his life, which is why when it comes to the Divine Feminine, he's handling her in a way that he's handling her because he doesn't know how to handle the situation. It's one thing after another. energy that I'm getting from that. As far as the divine feminine in regards to divine, as far as the divine masculine in regards to divine feminine, excuse me. As far as the divine feminine in regards to the divine masculine, you know, something, you know, he got something she can celebrate. For that celebration, she's celebrating coming back to reality, coming from that hermit mode. I think this is two ways. She's celebrating coming back from being in hermit mode, coming back from, like I say, balancing herself, stepping in, balancing the divine masculine energy, you know what I'm saying? Taking that time out to do that in the hermit mode. Excuse me.
Call from 719-4886.
Excuse me. Stepping away from that hermit mode energy and coming back to reality. Or I take this as she's celebrating being on her own, like Patti LaBelle. She's celebrating being on her own like Patti LaBelle, or I'm just taking this as she's just finally coming back to reality. Moving on, clarifying this Four of Cups and the divine masculine's relation in regards to himself. We have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about fast communication. Eight of Wands is about, like I said, email, text, call, smoke signal, passenger pigeon, communication. Something needs to be said, or something needs to be addressed. You know, and I take this as a divine what's going on in the divine masculine's world. He just needs somebody to talk to, preferably the divine feminine. That's how I'm getting. In regards to himself, he got a lot going on, and he needs somebody to talk to, preferably the divine feminine. As far as the divine feminine's future with this Twin Flame card here, this 1111 card here, we have the King of Pentacles. So once again, it's two kings and two queens in the divine feminine's energy space, which means she's completely balanced and she's completely doing her work and doing her thing. So she's going to manifest this union, of course. If it's going to happen, she's going to make it happen. That's what she wants, and that's what she's going to get. Don't even need no explanation. Doesn't even need nothing else to be said. As far as this pivot card with the divine masculine and this future energy that he has, we have the Three of Wands. So once again, this is another Twin Flame sign to me. I take Three of Wands as two wands permanently placed on the ground, just good support, and the third wand could be just more support. And really the final piece to the puzzle, it needs to be locked in just like the other two. But the third wand is still kind of iffy. It's still not locked in. It's still kind of free to roam around and do whatever a wand does. But I take that just as this, the same thing as this Two of Swords too, which is making your mind up, which is indecision, which is pivoting, you know. He's pivoting on, like I say, stepping into this journey, or at least pivoting on becoming aware or accepting the situation for what it is. As far as this overall energy, as far as this new manifestation that's going to happen, this big manifestation that's going to happen, we got the Two of Pentacles, which basically represents balancing. I take it as just balancing this big situation. Whatever big is going to occur, you're going to have to balance that. And I take it as it takes two. It takes two to tango, takes two to dance, takes two to reproduce, takes two to really do more. Two is better than one. Clarifying this bottom line energy with this Seven of Swords, this deception card. We got the Three of Cups. So yeah, this is a karmic situation. Definitely a third party. Definitely a third party. Let me get another clarification on this. Four Cups. Four Swords, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's definitely a third party. That's either A, in the making, B, ending, or A, in the making, B, ending, or C, is currently being evolved. It's currently going on. And that's how I'm taking that 3. The deception card is the cover up for this, or the deception card is either being in this situation and not being able to really defend yourself or really express yourself for what's going on, how you got into the situation. But at the end of the day, it's something that's on your mind, someone that's on your mind. And in the midst of you trying to solve this little ditty, this little tidbit right here, it's kind of like the key that's going to unlock, you know, the end of this madness. It's kind of going to unlock something that's going to end this, if that makes any sense. Bottom line is, this goes for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Somebody needs to keep it real to the outside situation, to the situation that's outside this, if that makes any sense. I'm going to ask the universe 2 questions, and then I'm going to sum this up real fast. What does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? And what does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? So what the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know is that he's chained. Definitely verifies this bottom line energy right here. What the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know, this is the devil card, is that he's chained to a situation. He's codependent to a situation. And this situation is bringing out the bad side of him. Whether it's a job that he's just chained to, that he's put so much time in that he has to see it through to where it's not fun anymore. These could be addictions. He's coming back to his old ways, reverting to old behaviors, going backwards instead of forward, becoming his old self. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you know what I mean? He's going back to the monster. C, he's just in a karmic relationship that he really hates and that's really killing him. And he can't be himself in the situation. And then he really loves the divine feminine and really wants to be with her, but he's kind of stuck in this situation. And she's on his mind all day. And this is on his mind all day. This whole situation is on his mind all the time. Not in a bad way, but he's trying to figure it out. That's what the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know as far as his bottom line. What the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know is that this is hard work. All this right here, this energy right here, it's too much, man. It's too much. She wants to let you know this is way too much. It doesn't have to be like this. The way I'm looking at this card, divine feminine is telling the divine masculine, it doesn't have to be like this, man. Like, it could all be so simple. It could all be so simple, but yet, this how you coming, and you stay coming like this. It's always this. You know what I mean? But it's nothing. That's what also this card means. It's nothing. It's nothing she can't handle. It's nothing she can't handle. So overall, something big is about to happen in 3D in regards to the divine masculine and in regards to the divine feminine, and they're gonna have to balance whatever this big situation is for that situation to maintain itself. Bottom line, it's masks being worn in this situation. It's a third party in the situation, but there's a key to all this madness that's going to be presented that you can use to help the situation. It's going to be a magic key that's going to be revealed for you to unlock whatever it is that's going to assist your situation. As far as the divine masculine overall, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Clarifying this Two of Wands energy. So when it came to that union, he didn't really appreciate it at the time. You know, he really took it for granted. You know, he really took it for granted. You know, he either A, moved away from it, before something good can come out of it, or he's just really like moving away from a bad situation to a better situation. You know, or this journey is helping him evolve and helping him move. This love that the divine feminine is giving him, that he has for the divine feminine, is literally taking him in a whole new direction. By being taken in this whole new direction, it's something that he wants to tell the divine feminine, or something he wants to really tell himself, or really come to grips with himself. Something he has to let off his chest for him to be a better self. Maybe to take off this mask here. He's got to tell himself something. Something he has to say. And I think it's regards to this bottom energy. At the end of the day, when it comes to this union, he's going to have to make a decision. Because he's resorting back to bad behavior. He's chaining himself to things he don't need to be chaining himself to. He's reverting back to that same behavior, and he needs to cut that shit out. Whatever it is, cut it out. As far as the divine feminine, she balanced herself, stepped into her divine feminine energy, balanced every aspect of it. She's embodying the divine masculine energy, you know, while still watching out for traps and pitfalls, still being aware of her behavior, making sure she's not crossing any lines and stepping on any toes in her personal growth. He can be a her, her can be a she, you know how we get out. And she's celebrating coming back from reality. She took a break, now she back, you know. Or she's on her own like Patti LaBelle, but she's doing it with class because it's all good. Because at the end of the day, she's going to manifest this union. Or she's going to find her twin flame. Or she's finally going to complete this twin flame journey. But it's a lot of work. And it can be so simple, but it's not. But it's okay. Nothing's easy. Who wants it if it's easy anyway? That's twin flames and separation. This is part 1. Part 2 is coming up next, which is divine masculine's karmic situation. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.